Hello, and welcome to PH Maths. Number in focus on 0. 0 is the most powerful nothing in mathematics. It's the answer that makes a quadratic solvable, the y you set things equal to find roots, the place every coordinate grid starts. By the end of this video, you'll know why 0 behaves the way it does, where it shows up in your exam paper, and the one thing you must never ever do with it. Quick identity check. 0 is even. Yes, really. The definition of even is divisible by 2, and 0 divided by 2 is 0, with no remainder, so it's in. 0 is neither prime nor composite. It sits in its own category. It's a whole number, and it's the additive identity. Add 0 to anything, and that anything stays the same. Multiples of 0. This is the shortest slide we'll do. 1 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. 3, 4, 5, all 0. In fact, every multiple of 0 is 0, because multiplying anything by 0 gives you 0. That's a property called the absorbing element. 0 swallows whatever you multiply it by. Worth saying out loud, because the moment you spot a 0 in a product, the whole thing collapses to 0. Powers of 0. 0 to the 1 is 0. 0 squared, 0 cubed, to the 4th, to the 5th, they're all 0. Anything raised to a positive power, multiplied by itself any number of times, stays 0. 0 to the power 0, though, is a special case. By conventions, mathematicians take it as 1, because it makes other formulas work cleanly. You won't be tested on the y, but if your calculator shows 1, that is y. The three faces of 0. 1. Add 0 to anything and you get the same thing back. 0 is the additive identity. 2. Multiply anything by 0 and you get 0. 0 is the absorbing element. 3. And this is the rule that must never be broken. You cannot divide by 0. It's not 0, it's not infinity, it is undefined, and maths breaks at that point. Don't go there. Key relationships. A plus 0 is A. A times 0 is 0. 0 divided by any non-zero number is 0. Any non-zero number to the power 0 is 1. Yes, that includes some weird ones, but it's a rule. And 0 factorial, written 0 exclamation mark, also equals 1. It looks bonkers, but it's a convention that keeps combinatoric formulas from collapsing. Memorize these because they're rock solid. Where 0 actually appears in your GCSE Higher paper, the whole method for solving a quadratic is set this equal to 0 and factorize. To find a y-intercept, you substitute x equals 0. To find roots, you find where y equals 0. A discriminant of 0 means one repeated root, and the origin, the dead center of every coordinate grid, is 0, 0. 0 is everywhere on the paper. Where 0 hides, a minus itself is 0. Any difference of a thing with itself inside index identities. X to the 5th divided by x to the 5th equals x to the 0, which is 1, meaning the whole fraction reduces to 1. And on any graph, every constant term becomes 0 when x is 0. Spot a 0 hiding inside a problem and you've often spotted a shortcut. Right, if any of this is going to stick beyond this video, drop into phmaths.com. You'll find a free 4-week GCSE Higher revision planner ready to download, plus the mastery workbooks. One for every higher topic, every answer fully worked, every common slip flagged. Simple explanations, serious results. See you next video.